day for Pokemon news today, and just news in general for all games because it's E3. Duh. Anyways, today we got 2 new Pokemon revealed. These weren't officially revealed by Pokemon, but it's implied that they kind of were because they were actually in the E3 demo for Pokemon Sword and Shield. So it's obvious that they would have come out eventually. And they were the only 2 new Pokemon in the game. So people at E3 are playing and seeing these Pokemon. So it's obviously fair game to talk about. But one of these Pokemon, okay, Yamper, the new electric Pokemon, the new electric Corgi Pokemon that was hinted at in the leak that we covered last week, that Pokemon was present. So that leak is getting more and more credible as the day goes on, especially since during the direct they showed Nessa, the water gym leader, which was also mentioned in the leak. So that leak looking kinda real right now. So go ahead and check my previous videos on Pokemon Sword and Shield if you want to actually know what could potentially end up being real news that we could end up getting in the future. So keep the leak video if you do want to see that. If you don't, then I understand. So don't check it if you don't want to be spoiled by anything that's not official information. But I do want to talk about these new Pokemon that we got. First being Yamper, because we're already talking about him. Looks kind of weird to me, not gonna lie. When I heard electric Corgi, I was like, that's cool. But this doesn't look like a Corgi to me at all. I don't know what's going on with this thing. He just has like I don't know. I guess Corgis have the weird the weird shaped body, but I don't know. I think this Pokemon looks a little stranger. He has a new ability. It's an ability that allows him to fetch the Pokeball that you throw at a Pokemon if they break out of it or something. I think that's how it sounds. Obviously completely useless in competitive battle, therefore I don't care too much about it. But I don't even think that's a good ability in game, period, because that's not a problem. That's really not a problem. You throwing a Pokeball and a Pokemon breaking out of it, that's not the end of the world. It's very negligible. It's not an expense that's going to hurt your pockets. You know what I'm saying? Maybe right at the beginning of the game, maybe, but that's like the only time I could ever see you needing an ability like that. But either way, it's a cute Pokemon, okay? Somewhat. To me, a little ugly, but he's still cute at the end of the day. The other Pokemon, Impidimp. This Pokemon is actually very special because it has a brand new type combination, Fairy and Dark. Now, that's very significant for a couple of reasons. As a competitive battler, those are 2 of the best defensive typings. They barely have any weaknesses. Dark's weaknesses are Fighting, Bug, and Fairy. And Fairy's weaknesses are Poison and Steel, and that's it. Okay? So this Pokemon's weaknesses are only Fairy, Steel, and Poison. Has 3 weaknesses, has a ton of immunities, or not a ton of immunities, 2 immunities, but 2 immunities to some very prevalent offensive typings, Dragon and Psychic, and a whole bunch of resistances. Okay, so that's just defensively, but offensively it's also a good type, just because, you know, Fairy moves are so good, Dark moves are pretty good too. And then just look at his frame, you know what I'm saying? He looks like, he has the frame of a fast Pokemon. He's skinny, he looks like he'll evolve into a problem. That's just what I think though. Let me know what you guys think of these new Pokemon. I think I like Impidimp a lot more than I like Yamper. Impidimp is a cool name though. Very interested to see what Impidimp turns into and turns out to be. Yamper, not so much, but you know, I'm not hating on Yamper, bro. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and we'll discuss there. Goodbye.